been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Returning from the 18-yard line. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Roll.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Get some space around midfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run here on 1st down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another 1st down at the 34. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
off on 3rd and short. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Back to the well again. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got to...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. He's got room to roam here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That's the end of our first. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
That's taken in by Samuel. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They give to Algier from the gun. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 24. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming here from the 12. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back-to-back carries here. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go now. Unlock right. Roll.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go. Rig it.
Setting up a throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And when someone stepped in, it's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Airing it out to start this drive. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Running back sent in motion. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So it's second down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
That's brought in by Jennings. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I was
on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
And he'll get them enough for a first down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They are throwing it again. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. So second down coming up. Throwing now off play action. Catch is made down the right sideline.
That's bullshit.
He's got it inside the 15 before going out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's a 49er first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Moody knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Fielded at the 14. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They motion the tight end over. Here's Algier on 1st down. No one around. He's got space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First and 10, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Let's go now.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Alert! Alert!
Now a give left side to Algier. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Scoring 17-19 Lions. Here we go, set.
He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. Have him gain about a handful there. Brought down by Deron Bland.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Dropping back to throw. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
On the set.
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone.
Come on, set. Ready.
Running it after the penalty. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. They're throwing it. Has it in close. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Algier. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Algier. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Returning in from the 16. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're going play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Right there, hurt. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You
Okay, what is it?
declaring to a defense. Other than QB draw, this
Okay,
ball's
we're
going to be in
fine.
the air.
6:30,
At
right?
the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
If I was like, what?
Officer of the year.
I said, that means you got to take in consideration their work
They
performance,
send the kick away.
attendance, and everything like that.
Right.
In the kick at the
He's
9.
like, yeah, exactly.
Right.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
If I could just, off the top of my head, shit. Between what, Hardy and Jahad?
Jahad be like twice a week, Sarge.
Yeah, damn, that's right. That's right, Sarge. Shit.
Twice a week, and I had to mark
Offense
Anderson
ready to
Monday
begin
last
this
week.
drive. First and
That
10.
eliminates her. Damn, sorry, that's a shit.
Here's a handoff for Algier. And he's brought down
Loaded.
after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive
Definitely
coordinators
is.
tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated
Yeah,
efforts.
that's a tough one, Sarge. I don't know.
String of guys hitting blocks downfield.
That's something we gotta think
Back
about.
who can show off his wheels.
I was like, you need to know that right now?
Right.
So he was like, well, you know, Erasme and Duncan was hired for
He
Evolve
set it
only.
down for him at the
He
38.
was like, well, who else would you have trained for Evolve? I said, well, I've been having to punch you doing it. He's doing a good job at it.
Right.
First down, and they go right
So,
back to
okay,
it.
so he really
They're
started
able
thing.
to
I'm like,
grind him to a
yeah.
halt after a pickup
Like,
of
why are
4.
you sending us somebody else?
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Okay.
Because I figured they probably put him for Evolve and because Duncan Thursday off. Yep. So give him heads up that he might be tested.
Right.
2nd and 6
That's,
coming up
yeah,
here.
yeah, definitely. I can see that.
I make sure. So, let me see. Can't use
From
high
the
school
42.
so we got
Completed to his
dyslexia.
running back.
Right.
And he's got a decent
Yeah,
gain
he's
before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Yeah.
Or the attendance.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Mary's good as far as work performance. But he don't work all the posts.
Right.
Then that takes us back to McClutchy.
Right.
Doing all posts.
Right.
Looking to the air here. He had it for a moment.
And
Great defensive play. Jarrett loose.
Right.
Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're left with 4th and short. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game.
T. Johnson is a no-go.
Yeah, she was no go. She got written up for her attendance too. All of them got written up for their attendance.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Shit. I really don't know what he...
43 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense.
He's the only one who hasn't got written up outside of the new guys.
Right. I was going to say Gorham, but I know he already haven't written up.
Gorham?
Yeah. He wasn't written up for his attendance?
Hand off to the back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
I don't know this, so I lost.
You get yards like that in the run game.
Lost, but I guess when we link up, we'll discuss a little bit more, because I got to think about it.
Yeah.
They give it to him again.
That's questionable
And he'll pick up enough
you
to
know what
move
I'm
the
saying?
chains.
Because that's going to bring out feeling.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down
Yeah.
really easy. A lot
I'm the
easier
world
than it's
could
supposed to
such
be
and
for
such
that
get
defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Employee of the year. What kind of bullshit is this? That ain't right. Yeah.
Yeah, we never even heard of it before, so it's something new to us all. How about that?
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Here we go. 2nd and very long. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first. Now a give left side. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
Right.
That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys trail by a couple.
Right. Even when he was out there, he would just do the garage. Right
Short
there.
yardage situation
Garage.
here.
Right
It's
there.
3rd and 2.
And that's it.
Right there.
Hey, he's having a problem with working E-ball. He don't like working E-ball. He complained the whole time.
Right.
You got Highsmith, which he's
They'll
going to
try
make
to
it
pick
for
this
the
up on
third
the
time.
ground.
Like,
And he's
like
dropped
this,
just short of the
go find
marker,
some
maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Employee of the year, he ain't good yet.
That
Right.
one is good.
And Johnson is late, still
And late in the
checking
fourth,
out
they
his
have
hotel
grabbed the
with
lead.
two girls.
That's called
One
getting
girl
his
scratched
job
his
done,
face
Kate,
up, and
drilling it
unfortunately,
right
that's why I said
through.
he got
And
hit
now they're in
with
position to win this game.
some
That's
type
on
of
some of
form.
those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders,
Then you
hang
got
on to this
Anthony,
lead to give them the win.
who
Has this at the 6.
she does a lot. She has a lot. She works
And the
so
return sets
for
them
age,
up
for
just
street.
beyond their own
She
20.
trained everything except for working outside. She has,
Right.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Because now we have to limit to where we put him.
Right.
She's good, but it's a problem with her
Throwing
attempting.
now.
Kamara's
got it.
for attempting.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. They kick the running back in motion. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could
Yeah,
find
when he
a
told me
target.
that, he was like, I'm just predicting your weekend. I said, then how you like it? He said, I love it. I said, how's everything going with your with my roommate? It is what it is. I said, okay.
Yep.
To throw.
Then you got T. Johnson. She had probably
Caught by his back.
Duncan had
He's out of
probably
bounds beyond the 35-yard
Reynolds
line.
had probably hit
That one gains 7. And
right,
that's
so
a
nobody else
49er
deserves
first
it.
down.
But the only one who I will give it to be honest,
This dude
is
just
McClutchy.
simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the
McClutchy.
ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He ain't never worried about asking a question when we need. I got a question.
Now a handoff
You
to
know.
Algier. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
So that's who I would
Way
choose.
there on first down. That
I'm in
brings up
agreement with
2nd and
that.
5.
Yeah.
He been there, he got years, and
Love the long ball in baseball. It's like
so
the
it can
home
never
run
be no
derby.
issue.
No
And
one
then if
talks
there's a
managers,
discussion
they
that
will
need to
tell
be
you
had
to win too.
on why he got it,
Singles and
because,
doubles,
you know, it's
you can
easy.
win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length.
Well,
It may not be a home
home
run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
How about 29
All right, well, I'm gonna
yards
let
on
you know.
that play, partner,
Okay.
as they get the chains reset.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Running back sent in motion. Now to throw. Pass taken in by Marshall. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Set, hurt, hurt. Hurt, hurt. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Timberwolf.
Algier running behind center. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set. Hurt, hurt. Let go.
Algier with another carry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, And now they're left with 3rd and 7. Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. So everything comes down to this from Jake Moody. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Dallas.